Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Slot receiver headed right. Nick's now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Nix from the gun on third down. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Here we go, shot.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
A throw over the middle going to be caught by Franklin.
Quarterback and the receiver, they're going to get the stats, right, Mike? They're going to get the completion. They're going to get the reception. But I want to talk about the guys up front. When you allow your quarterback to hold the ball this long, I don't care who they are on defense. You just can't guard people for this amount of time.
Throwing here on 3rd and... Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense, They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Quick throw taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. Get the ball out of his hand. See it.
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
The throw on the run is complete. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
18, run. Here we go, set. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Set. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
We are through one. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will open up a 13-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, L.A. Back to throw. That one is complete to Hartman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. He is in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Here we go, set. Go.
Now a give on the ground, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Right back to him on first down. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. They'll go play action with Nix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
A run on first and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll go with him again. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He'll drop to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Ready up. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. And he gets that to Hardman. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient.
And he'll take it on in. Brevin Jordan, touchdown, L.A.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
Makes the score Broncos 20, Rams 13. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hold ready. Trap 60. Check. Buffalo 18. Check go.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
79 Broncos.
Mims sent in motion here.
Warriors 70.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no game. He's back at the 4-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now to throw it here on 1st down. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Hardman now to return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Broncos 23, Rams 16.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey! Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Take over.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decided not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Nix now on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Nix to throw. This one caught just past the pylon. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down, it is Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep the...
And he's in! Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Cowboy 80. Come on, set.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Throwing, Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Warrior 70.
On second down, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he'll run it.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Let's go.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter play.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Come on, set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Here we go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one complete to Jordan. And he will score. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Rams. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Set.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Ready?
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18, Pioneer. Check go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Last thing, 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hook.
Throwing now from the gun. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos stretch things out even further. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set. Hut.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. He'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Now it's Williams. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Mims sent in motion here. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He connects with Mims. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
60 by 6, 60
That's
by 6.
good for a Denver Broncos.
Track
First
60.
and 10 at the 19-yard
Cut
line.
19. Cut 19. Smash, smash. Ready?
They'll go play action with Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And the Broncos are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're...
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Broncos. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos add on to their already sizable lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
On the double. Drop low 80. Here we go, here we go.
Nix now on first and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Rams will take over here just past the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Back to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Hook.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will add one more onto their big lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll look to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. He'll drop to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. Duvernay in motion.
79 Bronco. Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Go.
A first down throw for Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Rams are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
I love this play call, Mike. You see it so often. They say after sudden change, take a shot. Now, if you're the defensive side of the ball, you have to be prepared. You know that's what NFL offenses love to do. In this case, they either weren't ready for it or they were unable to stop it. But either way, big pickup here right out of the gate to get this drive started.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams cut into the lead a little bit.
75. Rams 41. Joshua Carty to kick off
Down to the
for
final
Rams.
few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
On the set. Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Here we go, here we go. Hey, Smash.
Duvernay in motion.
19, Pioneer. Mustang 19. 19, Lion. Get up.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes